necessary. Hi! I'm really excited because today I have Starbucks. No, but actually I'm excited because today I am filming a video. Oh my god. Today I'm filming a video that I have been actually wanting to make since I started this channel. But I'm actually glad that I waited until now to make it because it's given me a chance to kind of collect my thoughts and write them down in a semi-cohesive way. For those of you who don't know, I moved from Maryland to California in September of 2015, pretty much like 4 months after I graduated from college. So I literally went straight from an environment where there was structure and support and constant socialization to adulthood. I'm sorry, but what was I doing for those 4 years in college? Because now I'm out of there and I feel utterly unprepared. But not only was I learning how to adjust to life outside of school, oh no. I was learning how to adjust to life outside of school while living on the opposite end of the country. Because of course, I had to take something already very difficult and make it even more difficult. That's so me. Not that I am complaining at all about the fact that I chose to move to California. Actually, I would not change that for the world. Moving here has been the best but scariest decision I have ever made in my life. And there is just nothing like throwing yourself into a foreign environment that seriously forces you to discover things about yourself, about the world, about how to function as an adult. I seriously feel like I learn a new lesson every single day. Like, for example, don't apply for credit cards without your parents' consent unless you want to seriously kill your credit score. That was a fun one. In all seriousness, I wanted to share the top 5 biggest things I have learned about life and growing up. Tip number 1, it is okay to miss the way things used to be. Now, this one was a really hard one for me personally to come to terms with because not only am I a next level crazy perfectionist, I'm also a really sentimental person. Like, tears up when I hear a really old throwback song on the radio sentimental. So as you can imagine, transitions are very hard for me. And I think I'm not alone in this. Transitions are hard for a lot of people. Change is hard for a lot of people. It sucks sometimes, but it is so necessary. I think sometimes there's a stigma with sentimental people and people perceiving them as being weak. I would feel myself getting sad over old memories from college and missing my family and missing my old bedroom back at my parents' house. And I would think to myself, oh my god, I'm being such a baby. And just because I was missing some of the old memories I had from back home, that didn't mean that I wasn't ready to make new, different memories here. So I think it's just always important to not judge yourself or feel bad about yourself if you start missing home or the way things were when you were younger, because that's totally normal. Number 2, really close friendships are so rare and so important. I remember when I was first planning my move out here, out of all the things to be stressed out over in the moving process, the biggest one in the forefront of my brain was, how am I going to make friends? Like, up until that point, I had been in school for my entire life, and in school, it's so easy to make friends. You're constantly surrounded by people, and especially in college, the people in the same major as you who share the same passion, so obviously you have something in common with these people already. But outside of school, kind of hard to meet people. And not just meet people, but meet people who you really click with. I'm talking about those people in your life who are like your soulmates. The ones you can tell anything to, the ones who will do anything for you, the ones that you can just send the poop emoji to on a text message and they know exactly what you're thinking. So if you're lucky enough to have people like that who are that close to you in your life, please do yourself a favor and never ever take them or that relationship for granted. Not everyone has that kind of support and love in their life, and it is so special. Number 3, it's important to celebrate the small victories. Sometimes it can be so easy to get caught up in just the grand scheme of things. You know, you have a goal, a main goal that you know you want to reach, and you're so focused and determined on getting there that you forget that it's not just a straight shot. There are like curves and dips and detours, and eventually it just starts to feel like you're not even moving forward anymore, you're moving backwards. But not every deviation in your path means no progress. If I'm not actively making huge strides towards my goal, then I was failing. And that is just so freaking unhealthy. There are so many little small victories and accomplishments that deserve just as much recognition. Even things as stupid as like going to the grocery store or getting your laundry done. It is so important for your own mental health to treat them not just like chores that you have to get done throughout the day, but treat them like victories, things that deserve a little bit of celebration. Because sometimes it is hard to get your ass to the grocery store. No one likes doing that, it's not fun. Even if they're stupid, you did things that day. You were productive. Number 4, you are never, ever, ever, ever selfish for putting yourself first. I feel like the older you get, the harder and harder you have to try to make yourself happy. I know that sounds like the most depressing thing in the world, but you know, as you get older, you get all these responsibilities and things just start to pile up. You have to actively make time to do things that make you happy. Don't feel guilty about blowing off your friends if you don't feel like going out one night and you just want to stay in by yourself and watch Netflix. That's totally legit. Focus on yourself for a little while. Because life's too short, guys. Life is way too short to not do the things that you want to do. And don't think that makes you selfish. It's first and foremost your life. Remember that. Is everyone ready for the final point? I have saved the best for last, people. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this one. I feel like we're all pre-programmed to underestimate ourselves, especially when we're put in situations or environments that are new to us. But if you just power through and don't give up and keep trying, I guarantee you will always surprise yourself. Within every human is the instinct to survive. And in your scariest, darkest moments, it will shine through, whether or not you even realize it. You know, I've always been sort of on the sensitive, non-confrontational, introverted side. So everyone was shocked to find out that I was doing something so brave and so out of my comfort zone. Cause like,
oh, sweet little Kelly, she can't handle living by herself.
And it's such bullshit that traits like being sensitive or being nice or being soft-spoken means you're not brave or strong. So no matter how scary something might seem, just give yourself a chance. Trust yourself a little bit, and I can pretty much guarantee you'll find out that you have way more strength in here than you ever thought you had. Ooh, raise your hand if you are feeling #inspired right now. Okay guys, that is it. Those are all of my tips from a very not professional adult. I think we can all agree that life is pretty damn hard. It's just a roller coaster. Enjoy those highs and grip the handlebar for dear life during the lows, and you'll be just fine. And before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single week. Live your life, fam! Woo!